Alright, so with Joker Folie, aka Joker 2, the upcoming sequel that hits theaters on October 4th, and this movie now has been seen by people, and this film has been screened at the Venice Film Festival, and with the first reactions that are now out, the reactions and reviews are not looking so positive, but some of which are good and some of which are bad. But this could be a divisive movie, but even leading towards the question, could this movie be any good with the sequel, with the return of Joker, the introduction of Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn, and so much more. And so in this video, I'm going to go over the first reactions from people who have seen the film and talk about what we can expect from it based on these and much more. And so if you're new, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so no one on any future videos. But now, let's hop into it. And now, before I read these reactions, especially with the upcoming Joker sequel that has been screened like a month in advance to critics and press, and people are giving it not so good praise, and it's going to prevent people from seeing the movie, going to lead into a box office failure. But I have full trust in Todd Phillips and for DCL's roles, and especially in Joaquin Phoenix, because I like the first Joker, and it's my most anticipated movie with the upcoming sequel. And now, reading the first reactions, I see what this has. And now, this is coming from Joseph Mayor, and he says, "After watching Joker Folie do, I needed some time to process. It wasn't what I expected, but in the best way possible. Todd Phillips and Scott Silver took a bold and creative lead. The film feels like an indie art house film in a lot of ways. That's Joker 2 is partially a mix of a prison and courtroom drama blended with a musical. It's dark and intense. I did expect outstanding performances, and Joker Folie delivered. Lady Gaga is flawless, and Joaquin Phoenix shines with his nuisance brilliance. He set the bar high in the first film and exceeded it in this one." And now, for what I can tell based on this reaction, it doesn't mention anywhere like musical, because even with the sequel that is described to be a musical, but it's really not. And with Todd Phillips and Lady Gaga has said that like in the form of musical elements, that's going to be taken like from like the minds of these two people that are like insane. But even though it's described as like dark and intense courtroom drama, but I mean, again, I feel like we have a good movie on our hands. And now, with this next reaction, and it reads, "Joker Folie defines all expectations. The jukebox musical features raw, engaging performances from Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix. I do feel it will divide audiences, but at its core, it's an engaging look at the duality of Arthur Fleck and the Joker. At least it's it is good. It has like, and because of what, once again, it said it had some awesome engaging performances from Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix, as they're going to be playing like a couple escaping from Arkham Asylum and having the time of other lives, doing like brutal stuff, especially with Arthur Fleck back as the Joker. But even that, it said like a jukebox musical with engaging performances, and even with that line that says like it will like, I'm pretty sure it will divide audiences. But even if you look at the first Joker from 2019, even that wasn't received well by critics, and even if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes score for that film, but even like with the sequel, I feel like fans will like it. But I mean, again, I'm not gonna like have that mindset of going into the film. I'm gonna watch it and give you guys my own opinion on it once it comes out, and I think fans should definitely have that mindset as well. With this next one, that's not looking so positive, but listen right here, and it says, "Joker Folie feels like it's bad on purpose. A fascinatingly lifeless troll of a movie designed to anger fans and bore everyone else. Its complete waste of Lady Gaga is worse than any of Joker's crimes." And now, I don't know what this means by that, but if this movie did waste Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, I mean, like it wouldn't be like that impressive. But I do believe that like Lady Gaga will do so well in this movie, especially as Harley Quinn, bonding with Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, and I believe that this movie will be good. I've been pretty upset if this were to waste Lady Gaga's role, because ever since she got announced back like years ago to be a part of the Joker sequel, which many intended to be a musical, but I don't think that's the case. But we'll have to wait. And now, with this next one, it comes from the people over at the Hollywood Reporter, and they say, "For a movie running 2 2.25 hours, it feels narratively a little thin and at times dull. This sequel is built on more of a cohesion than a solid story foundation. And how I mean, like, yes, because with this it's true, because even with the runtime, it's clocking in at around like 2 hours and 18 minutes long. But I feel like from the trailers and everything that we've seen so far, I mean, it's going to be brutal, it's going to be dark, it's going to be intense, but there are going to be musical elements combined. I mean, if you look at the first Joker, I mean, Joaquin Phoenix delivered, and he won an Oscar for that role, and that movie did $1 billion. But even like from what we've seen in the trailer footage for what's about to go down in the actual film, heck, like we've seen Arthur Fleck being chased by other Jokers, but there's going to be musical elements combined into this dark and brutal film, which is a sequel. But I really feel like, I mean, it will be a thing that set up a solid story foundation. But again, I will judge the movie based on my own opinion. But I'm guessing like this is a movie that can be good. And now with the last one that comes from the people over at IGN, and people are complaining that it has like a score of 5. But let's see what this reaction says. Here goes. Unfortunately, the DC sequel gets bogged down by a lengthy courtroom drama, which not only keeps the dazzling Lady Gaga away from the spotlight, but it centers the movie entirely around its own predecessor without doing or saying anything new. For my opinion, I mean, I don't know if I can agree with this, but I'm thinking that this sequel is going to be good. And trust me, even people have seen IGN's grading system for like a while, for like years now. But I'm thinking like this movie could have good and the bad, with some elements that people might not go with, or like maybe people like scratch their head or have like certain things that won't feel anything like a Joker sequel. But at least the movie is going to deliver us. And it looks like this could be a divisive movie, because even if you look at Rotten Tomatoes right now, it's now debuted at like a 60% a month before the movie's release. And so to wrap this all up, is based on what we're seeing here, it seems that the upcoming Joker sequel, it's like a mixed bag for people, with these early reactions of people saying that they do like it, people saying they do not like it. But I'm not gonna let that affect my overall excitement for the movie. I'm gonna go into it and form my own opinion. I advise you all who are watching this video to do the same. I mean, I'm excited to see what they have cooked up. I mean, it's going to be dark and brutal and intense sequel, but combined with musical elements from both Joker and Harley Quinn. It's gonna be fun, and people are gonna show up for this day one. Of course, it's Lady Gaga. What do you expect? But that's gonna do it for this video. Just let me know in the comments below how excited are you for the Joker sequel, Joker Folie, Do, and based on these reactions, are you going to see this movie when it comes out? And let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn on notifications about future videos. And also follow all my social media, always linked down below, including my Patreon. And with that, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.